Hey guys, this is Sadik from environement.com, and in this video, we'll show you how to hide root from any app via Hide My Applist. So please take a backup of all the data on your phone, and then let's get started. Okay, one important thing, the step 1, 2, and 3, which is hiding the Magisk app, using the Magisk Denylist, and passing the plain integrity test. These 3 steps are not compulsory. You may still use the Hide My Applist even without doing these 3 steps, but it's highly advised that you please do so. In this video, I'll show you how to get this job done as well. If you want, you may skip this, but I will again advise you to please carry out these tasks as well. So on that note, let's get started. First off, let's hide the Magisk app. So for that, open the Magisk app onto your phone. Go to the settings menu of Magisk. From here, tap on Hide the Magisk app. Allow from this source. Then go back. Give it a new name for the Magisk app. Let's rename it to, let's say, Droidwin. And tap on OK. We'll now hide the app and rename it to Droidwin. You will also be asked to make a shortcut. You may hit the cancel button, and the app name is now changed to Droidwin. Let me show you. This is my new Magisk app. Once that is done, you should now also add a few apps to the Denylist of Magisk. So go to modules. Okay, not modules. Go to the settings menu and go to the Denylist. But please don't enable the enforced Denylist. That's not recommended. Don't enable that. Simply go to the configure Denylist, and from here search for the apps. First off, the Google Play Store and the Google Play Service. So the Play Store and the Play Service, these two are the apps. Just give me, okay, do one thing. First off, tap on the overflow icon and choose show system apps, and now check mark Google Play Service. All the service of the Play Service should be enabled, as you could see now. Likewise, the same for the Play Store as well. Then the third one is Google Service Framework. Do the same for that. And the final is the app from which you want to hide the root. For now, I want to hide the root from WhatsApp. Let's say choose any app. Let's say GPay. So choose it as well. Enable the toggle for all the GPay apps. And once that is done, let's move back. One more thing. There is a small UI bug. If you once again go there, you could see that the GSF is unchecked. It's just a UI bug and nothing to worry about. It's working in the backend. So once that is done, check mark the following 3 apps and the app of your choice from which you want to hide the root. In my case, it's GPay app. Let's now move on to the next step. The third step is to pass the plain integrity test. This is also highly recommended, but again, it's optional as well. But I'll show you how to pass this test. I made a video on this as well, and an article is there as well. So first off, you have to flash the following modules: LS4 Framework, Shamiko, Plain Integrity, Fix or the Fork module, Suggest Assistant, and Tricky Store. So let's flash these modules as well. All the module link are given here. So go to module, install from storage, and first off, flash the LS4 framework, which is very important. This acts as a base. Then go back, install from storage. Now choose the plain integrity, fix, or the fork, either one of two. The fix has been stopped, but it will still work for a few days or weeks. So you may either use the fix or the fork. It's up to you only. Then we have the Shamiko module. Tap on OK. In case you're using the Apache or kernel SU, you'll also have to flash the Zydisk next module because they don't have inbuilt Zydisk. In our case, we have the inbuilt Zydisk. So now again, after the Shamiko, you have to flash the Tricky Store. Tap on OK. Then also install the Tricky Store add-on. I'll show you how to use that app as well. For now, let's flash it. And once that is done, go back and now flash the Zydisk Assistant. Tap on OK. And with this, we have flashed all the modules. Then go back and update the modules. For example, we have to update these 2 modules. Let's install them. And it will take a few more seconds. Again, go back and update the second module as well, which in our case is the Tricky Store. Let's update that as well. And apart from that, you will also have to turn on the Zydisk in the Magisk. So go to the settings menu of Magisk, enable the toggle next to Zydisk. And now once you have enabled Zydisk and flash all the 5 modules, tap on reboot. And let's now wait for the phone to boot to the OS. Once that is done, now please install the file manager app that supports root. For example, this is an app which I use. You could get it from Play Store. Likewise, also install the Plain Integrity API Checker app to check if our phone passes the test or not. So let me now install both of these apps. First one is the Solid File Manager app, which should I have the APK of that file as well. Files, APK, Solid File Manager app is this one. For the Plain Integrity API Checker app, please install the app from Play Store. Don't use any other site because that will not work. Continue by using the app. Just give me a second, search. And now we have the Plain Integrity API Checker. API Checker app. Let's install that as well. Don't open the app now. because now we are not passing the test. We'll pass the test at the end of the video. Let's leave it as it is. Now you also have to ask for the keybox file. You may go to my article and ask for the file in the articles comment section. At the bottom of the article we have the comment section, and you could now ask the file over here. Once you've got the file, let's move on with the next step. So now first off, launch the 5-minute app, then skip, accept terms and conditions, done, grant, allow from this source, and now enable the auto rotate. It's now done over here. Move the phone to the landscape mode. On the left hand side, tap on the hamburger menu and select root. You'll get a prompt, tap on grant, and with this we are given the Magisk access. Now go to data, ADB, tricky store. On the right hand side, choose the keybox file which I've shared with you. Copy the file from here and paste the file over here in the tricky store directory. Tap on new, allow, and once that is done, now you have to install the KSU Web UI app. I've given the link as well for the KSU Web UI. This is the link. So let's install the APK as well. Now install, launch it, and tap on grant. If you're using plain tickety fork, you will not get this option. It's all normal, but we're using the fix. So open this app, and from here enable fetch pif.json. Let's see which Pixel phone we are now getting. Anyone will do, get the job done. Pixel 7, that's all normal. Now go back, tap on tricky store, and now comes the most important part. Tap on the hamburger menu, select all, again tap it, deselect unnecessary, and now once again tap on it, and now tap on set patch, advance, get patch date. It's now done, so tap on save, again save, and with this we have done all the steps. So let's now verify the result as well. So launch the integrity checker app, make sure you are online currently, hit the check button, and let's see what happens now. And as you could see, we are now passing all the 3 tests, well and good. So this is now done as well, and now we could start off with the process of using the Hide My Applist app. So for that, first off, install the LS4 framework onto your phone. We have already done that. If you haven't done so, you may have a look at my guide and the video and get this job done. From here you could install it. Once you install the zip file by Magisk, extract the zip file and install the APK file as well. Let me show you what I mean. So we have first flashed the zip file by Magisk, and then inside that zip file we have the APK as well. This is the zip file, the manager.apk file. This is the APK file. Install it, package installer always, allow from this source, hit the install button. We now have the APK as well. Once that is done, open the app, and you could now see it's up and running in the Zydisk environment. So now first off, you have to search for the app Hide My Applist. You may also install the app from GitHub or simply make a search from the repo section. Let's search here, Hide My Applist. It's there. Go to the release section, tap on asset, choose the APK file. You should now be onto your phone. Once that is done, tap on open, settings, allow from this source, install. It's now installed, tap on done. Then open the notification or simply open the app, LS Post app. Then go to the module section, Hide My Applist, enable the toggle over here. Once that is done, you'll have to do a restart as well. Only after a restart, the module will then work. Open it from here, but still it's recommended to do a restart because you could see it's currently not running. So do a restart of the phone, and let's do that from the Magisk app itself. Reboot, and that's it. And once that is done, let's now launch the LS Post app and the module as well. You could easily launch the mod from its own app as well, and you could now see it's up and running as well. There are 2 options you could see over here in the template manage, the blacklist and the whitelist. In the blacklist, you could add all the routing apps, for example, Magisk, Apache Kernel SU, or LS Post framework, Zydisk module, or all such apps. Whereas in the whitelist, you'll have to add all those apps which are non-routing. For example, Facebook, Instagram, but using a whitelist will end up taking ages because you have to choose quite a lot of apps that will require quite a lot of time and effort. So instead of that, you may use the blacklist. In blacklist, you only have to add around 4 to 5 apps which are part of the routing domain. So let's do that. First off, click on make a blacklist template. Let's name it root, and then tap on edit list and only choose the apps which are part of the routing domain. So let me now have a look. First off with the Droidman, which is the Magisk app in our case, Hide My Applist, KSU Web UI, LS Post, Plenty API Checker app, and that's it. In case you are using a whitelist, then you have to checkmark all these apps except for the routing apps. Checkmark all the other apps that require quite a lot of time and effort. That's why it's always advised to use a blacklist and only choose the apps which are part of the routing domain. As you could see in our case, we haven't missed any app. Let me verify. Yes, that's it. So now go back and we have a routing template. Now you have to go back to the main screen and tap on App Manage and choose the app from which you want to hide the root. For example, in our case, we want to hide the routing app from the Google Pay app, GPay. If it's not shown here, tap on Show System Apps and make a search for the GPay app. This is GPay app. Choose the GPay app, enable hide, and now tap on using zero templates and now choose the root template. So all the apps which are in the routing template will now be hidden from the GPay app. That's quite a nifty approach. So always use the blacklist and not a whitelist. So again, repeating, all the apps which are in the routing domain are now hidden from the GPay app. Once that is done, let's move on with the next step. So with this, we are done with the app. If you want to do anything more, then you may also fake the device ID or even spoof the phone's unlocking status. That's also optional, but it's also recommended. So first off, let's fake the device ID as well. So in that case, launch the LSPOS app. Again, repeating, all of these are optional. The step 1, 2, 3 are also optional. And now, which I am doing, is also optional. But let's do that as well. Search for the Android Faker and go there. Go to the Release tab, Asset section. Get the APK from here. Take a few more seconds. It's now getting downloaded. Once done, launch the APK, open it, install, and open the app. Okay, before that, you have to enable the module as well. Go to LSPOS and let's close the window. Module, Android Faker, enable the toggle over here. And please enable the module. After that, checkmark system framework is quite important. And now tap on reboot. And once that is done, let's now unlock our device. Now you may launch the Hide My Applist, or rather the Android Faker. And from here, let's wait for a few more seconds, agree to it. Go to the Android device ID and checkmark random. And we now have the random first. Checkmark it, enable it, and now tap on random. And we now have a random Android ID. So this is also done. And now the last step is to fake the phone's unlocking status. For that, you have to use a module known as Bootloader Spoofer. So open the LSPOS app. Go to the modules directory, the repo, and search for the Bootloader Spoofer. This is the module. Go to Release, Asset, APK file, and it's now downloading. Download. And let's now have a look at the result as well. Open in Chrome browser and it's now downloading. It's now pending. I don't know why that's the case. Let me verify it once. The file manager app, files and photos, downloads is over here. The app is currently not there onto my phone. The URL is having some issues with me. Let me do one thing. Copy it from here. Open a new tab. The incognito window will get the job done. New incognito tab. Let's try it over here and see what happens. Link that you copied and download again. Okay, now it's downloaded. Open the app, install, and once that is done, tap on done. You now have to activate the module as well. So launch the app, LSPOS, module, spoofer, enable the toggle next to it, and now you have to enable the next to system framework as well as the app from which you are hiding the root. In my case, it's GPay app. So hide, uncheck system apps, search for the GPay, check mark it, and finally please install one more app to verify if the unlocking has been spoofed or not. To spoof the unlocking's final step is to install an app which goes by the name of, just give me a second, I am not remembering the name. It should be somewhat here only. Okay, the name is Key Attestation. So let's install the app from Play Store as well. Key Attestation Demo, install, and it should be now done. So now you have to again launch the app of Key Attestation, but before that, go to LSPOS, go back, again choose Spoofer, and please checkmark Key Attestation as well. So Key Attestation, System Framework, and the app from which you are hiding the root. My case is GPay. Once you checkmark all the three apps, please do a restart as well. So let me now do a restart. This is the final time we are doing a restart. So open the Magisk app and try to do a restart from here only. Reboot. So we are now inside the OS. First off, let's launch the Key Attestation app. And you could now see showing as it's logged. So we are spoofed with this as well. It's now faking it. And with this, the task stands complete. You may now use the app of your choice without any issue whatsoever. Just to repeat, only the steps 4, 5, and 6 are required. Step 4 of installing the LSPOS framework, install that. Then install the Hide My Applist, make a blacklist, and that's it. The step 1 to 3, which involve hiding the Magisk app using the Denylist, and then passing the plain integrity. These three are optional. Likewise, the steps to fake the Android ID, they are not required. But to be on the safer side, I've done that as well. And guys, on that note, we round to this video. If you have any query with regard to any of the steps, let me know in the comment section. And thanks a lot for watching.